My name is Ruby Russell, and I'm age 67 now. Next month I'll be 78. No, sorry, not 67. 77 now. In a 3 weeks time or so, I'll be 78. Well, I mean, sometimes it can be sad, but if you think about it, think of nice things, think of the good days. I mean, it can be nice. Think of something to do. You're gardening, what you did in the past. Meditate sometimes and just reflect on the nice things, the good times. Sometimes it was very lonely, very hard. But I have friends, good friends and family. I talk to them, do a lot of phone calls, cook and eat and say what you're having for dinner today or what you're doing. Do some sewing, needle sewing, hand sewing, because I haven't got a sewing machine at the moment. And embroidery. I do tapestry, which I like very much. All different things. Watch TV. I think majority of them cook very well, but some not so good, not so well. And I just put it down to, you used to going out and doing your own thing every day, going away for weekends, stuff like that, and it wasn't possible then. So I think, it gets people get a bit frustrated, because I'm one of those people that I'm really an outdoor person. I go out like every day when it is possible, and I couldn't do that. But then I find other things to do, and most of all, I love my apartment so much, and I'm so happy in it. That's, it makes up for a lot of the loneliness that I would experience. I just sort out my flat and do everything. Sometimes I wonder if I'm going crazy doing the same thing all over. But it's just having it nice and neat and clean. Just loving it.
My name is Janet Heaney. I live at St Saviour's and I am 69. Well, I found it not lonely because I was in a bubble with my family, but I'm finding a lot of the people in this building was lonely because they couldn't talk to people and come downstairs to meet people. So when you pass them, occasionally we had a little chat at the laundrette or something like that, and that made their day. So that was nice. But loneliness when you ain't shut the front door is not very nice. Well, I'm not all that lonely, but I can imagine it's quite sad, but loneliness is a weird thing. But,
Hello, I'm Joanna Trainee, and I'm 81 years of age, and I live at St Saviour's Court in Purley, and I have lived here now for 13 years. My thoughts on loneliness, everyone suffers from loneliness of some kind, I think, in some way, but the biggest challenge, I think, was the lockdown. I personally was screening for 10 weeks, and it was very challenging, but the fact that I'd worked with elderly people, I knew how to organise myself in a practical way, ordering food online. I'm very fortunate I can do that. And it was very, very challenging, but it was so challenging, I was occupied from morning till night trying to find a new routine and coping with it. And I think for me personally, it was very unreal, and I felt helpless and just going along with the flow. I think there was a lot of people using my computer and listening to other people's stories. I think there were a lot of people worse off than me, in so much as that they didn't have any contact with the outside world and so on. I think personally there's an after effect of that. I coped while it was all going on, but I think after there was a sort of leftover trauma which began to show itself. Nothing felt the same, and there was a feeling of real insecurity about daily life.